And we are live on another edition of All In on High School Sports. Kurt Valenti, Jennifer Valenti. I still can't say your name, your last name, Eli. Say it the
Weintraub.
correct way.
Elijah Weintraub. Yeah.
Weintraub. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it the wrong way. I don't, and I'm not like Jen. Did I say it the right way? So
Well, I
You
mean,
guys
last
are
week
giving
was
me a
great with the
complex
imitation.
with that.
I know that was great,
That
but
was great last week. I mean, it's still the highlight of the season.
we are missing Jack tonight. He's feeling a little under the weather. He just texted us, so show won't be the same without him. But he'll be here in spirit. We know Jack.
Hope you feel better.
I hope he feels better.
Yes,
hope
feel
you're
better, Jack.
And you know what? He's probably worried because he's got to deal with us on Sunday. Big game, Broncos, Colts. He's got to
Yeah.
worry. He don't want to deal with me. You know,
Could be that. Or unless there's another imitation coming that we don't know about, Jen.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the other thing. Maybe try to prep his studies ready to go.
Yeah, but Jen, Jen and Eli, like this is our last show. This is our last show for our fall season, our football show.
No soup.
Yep, All In and NJIC. We got some things we want to talk about, some good things. We got some results, right? We got some awards that the kids just got in all county. But I'm going to start with this. Let's just do an opening statement. I'll start first. I'm going to miss this football season. We've done All In on high school sports for a lot now, Jen, but we've never really, focused on one division like we did this year with the NJIC. And we know, listen to me, tons, a bunch of our friends, coaches, a lot of the kids now we start knowing some parents, right? And, listen, it's great. I can't wait for next year, Jen. I'm going to be honest. I can't wait for next year. Already we're talking about, and I'm going to ask you guys a couple quick hitters, but I'm looking forward to that for next year. But in a small way, it's sad because it's our last talking about NJIC for the fall. So Jen, what about you?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe how fast it went. I enjoyed it thoroughly. We've gotten to know a lot of coaches and players during our All-In time, but it was really nice to focus in on one conference and really, I'm gonna be honest, not about the coaches, but really get to know the players, and yeah, I just it was really fun to kind of just hone in on that and get to know, and like you said it all, Kurt. Get to know the players, some of their families even. We appreciate them tuning in. It was fun, and again, our goal has always been to there's so many hardworking athletes out there, and it's not just the teams that are undefeated and have these championship seasons. We want to recognize the hard work of the athletes at all of these schools. We wish we could recognize more. We have 2 full-time jobs.
Right.
We try to do as much as we can as a passion and a hobby. We're sports lovers, ex-coaches. But yeah, that was kind of always our passion, I would say, that we kind of hopefully bring to the show.
Eli.
Well, it's crazy to think that we started this back in August, like 2 days. It felt like 2 days ago, and it's December 11th, and we're at the season finale. It's pretty crazy, and I'm glad to be part of this entire journey and to be with you guys every night has been incredible. And I think, as you mentioned, Jen, listening to the players week in, week out, there's always a different story and a new story that you remember and like, wow, that really just changed that kid's life. And look at the fun memories we had. And that's something that really felt special to me. And learning more about these teams was really something special that I think was incredible about this season. And of course, last week had it all with the imitations. I think that was the winner of the season.
There you go. There's a couple comments from our good friend Kenny Kirkpatrick. Good evening, everyone. I can't believe season finale tonight. Will there be any cliffhangers? LOL. I'll give you an opening statement. This is from Kenny. You all deserve a huge round of applause. Your efforts don't go unrecognized. I love being part of it each week. Thank you all. Absolutely,
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you.
Absolutely. So Jen, let's do this. We got we're going to go over results. We got, again, we want to go over the all county awards. I know our good friend Dale requested, and when Dale requests something, we deliver. We deliver. So where do you want to start, Jen?
I say we go with the accolades that the kids received.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw that up here right now. This is I'm going to
Excuse list?
actually us do this is the all Bergen coaches. It's probably a little hard to read on there, so I'm just going to pull it up on my phone as well here. This is Bergen, so Kurt, if you can see it, your eyes are better than mine, but
Yep.
let me pull it up here nice and big. Obviously, we're covering more than just NJIC, and this is all Bergen. But we did kind of want to look at the NJIC players on here, right, Kurt?
Yep.
So can you make that out on what are we on? I'm
Yeah.
trying to
So,
find it on my phone.
Yeah,
right out of
got
the
it
gate,
here.
we're talking about quarterbacks, right? We'll start with the quarterbacks, and so 6 quarterbacks make it, and two
Two
Jen,
represented, yeah.
2 representatives, Nick Atme from Glen Rock and Jonathan Powsey from Becton.
All
And
right, I have it up now. All right, we have
when you are Jen, recognized as a first teamer in anything, but a first team quarterback, I mean, that is where that's respectful. Like you're getting your respect there. I mean, it just shows what kind of player you are, what kind of leader as a quarterback, and like a winner. All these teams, Pascagoula Valley, Ramapo, Bergen, Glen Rock,
that's good
Bosco,
company.
Becton.
Yeah,
They win.
yeah.
So that's my thoughts on that.
Then we
I
have
I wouldn't say it's more of like
Eli.
a win. I think it's more of like your hard work finally pays off.
Yep.
That's what it really comes down to. Hard work paying off, not so much the wins and the losses here. I think that's what it is. Hard work paying off. And how does this affect my next year? For those cases, we have 2 juniors on the list here.
Mhm.
How does that impact me for the next season? For the seniors, how does that impact me for my college? Whether if you're continuing on with football or not, how does that impact you? And I think that's what it comes down to in my book for ultimately what this honor means.
So we have
Our good
a
friend Roy Osborne. Hey, all, I figured I would drop in and say hi. What's up, Roy? Hope to see you later, Jen and Kurt.
we have a NJIC running back. Eli, you'll appreciate this one, in Nazir Owens from St. Mary's.
Absolutely well deserved.
Yes, very well deserved indeed. We have a NJIC wide receiver in Chris Joya from Rutherford. And then we have, let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody in the NJIC here. Another O lineman, Pete Lageman, Glen Rock Senior, making an appearance in first team offense. And that rounds it out for the NJIC there. On defense, we have Joseph Russo from Hasbrouck Heights, Roddy Marino from Lyndhurst. And let me just Michael Flacavento from Glen Rock. Kurt, I feel like these are names that every week, right? Exactly. And then we have, I think
That was it.
And yeah, that was it for first team all county Bergen County coaches.
Right.
Yeah, listen, I'll be quick, Jen, real quick. Like you talked about names. I mean, these are like game wreckers, right? I mean, cover your ears, Eli, on this, but P. Lagerman, I mean, St. Mary's couldn't block him. And, I remember talking to Coach Johnson the next day, and he just said, like, he ruined our game plan. You got a kid like Nazir Owens, one of the premier backs, in Jersey, right? I mean, you got Eli, you got a chance to see him every week and grow from, his, younger days at St. Mary's to becoming a senior leader. Flacavento, how many big plays did he make, Jen, right? Hasbrouck Heights, Joseph Russo, the team started off, not so great, but they made a nice little run in a playoff run. Joya, moving from quarterback, got injured last year, now becomes a little jack of all trades, play him at quarterback a little bit, wide receiver, give him the ball, could do it all. And again, like we said, Nick Atme, I mean, we saw Nick Atme, again, how many weeks we saw him do his thing against St. Mary's, and of course the one and only Jonathan Powsey, right? I mean, my boy Tebow, but just an unbelievable, an unbelievable career there at Becton. But I mean, those are just my thoughts. They're like game wreckers, all of them. I mean, you're either on offense, like, it's like this is the number one guy that every defense wants to stop. Jen, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I mean, like we said, these were names that we were mentioning all year long. The quarterback play was just I mean,
Phenomenal.
so well deserved by, we didn't put up second team. Of course, we had some second teamers on there as well. We know if Bradley Higgins made second team, Michael Napolitano. There were some others as well, but we really just highlighted first team here. But yeah, just all over the stat sheets week after week, game making a difference in the game. So well deserved honors for sure.
Absolutely.
Eli, what's your thoughts?
I think these players are absolutely phenomenal, and we talked about them every week, week in and out, such as Jonathan Halsey, Nazir Owens. These are the guys where they made these teams special. They made talking about these sports teams in high school more exciting, and I appreciate that. They're first team Will County. The hard work, as I mentioned, pays off. It was phenomenal to see them work, and their honor is now credited to.
Kenny's saying, I'm surprised I don't see any Butler, but then he's like, oh, wait, never mind.
No,
Butler, not
Rutherford,
Bergen County.
Yeah,
We'll
get to that slide next. Kurt, I just wanted to double check that we didn't miss, because on our next slide, we have Morris County and Passaic County. What county is Secaucus?
That's Hudson.
Oh, I was going to say, we didn't do Hudson County.
Yes, I will get on
Union
that.
City, all that. That's Hudson County.
And then how about Bogota?
Bogota is Bergen.
It is Bergen. Okay. I just want to make sure we didn't miss.
Yep.
And Weehawken?
That's Hudson.
Hudson also. So just be the lookout there. Kurt, while I go to our next slide, because as Kenny mentioned, not everybody is a Bergen County team, right?
Correct.
So we had Pompton Lakes representing Passaic County and Butler representing Morris County. Pompton Lakes with 2 first teamers in Vincenzo Stigliano and Redon. I know I'm going to butcher this last name here. Zeladini, I'm going to say. Yeah, you guys have me totally.
You got it close. I think you got it. Yeah.
Butler, talk about other names again that we've seen. First team offense, David Smith and PJ Coffey, and first team defense, Luca Torriello.
Yeah, Stigliano again. We saw Pompton Lakes again. We saw them live at St. Mary's, right? Yes. Very physical team. We, always a great, always physical, wants to run the ball. And hey, St. Mary's took them out of the game, but you saw a lot of that. So congratulations to those two. And when we get to all Morris County, I mean, what can we talk about? The NJIC champions, the Butler Bulldogs, right? The section champions, Butler Bulldogs.
As Jack would say, the blue turf.
The blue turf.
And where's the suit?
Coach Luciani, right? We got to say it.
Where's the suit for the finale? I thought you were going to bring it on.
No. We got some breaking news, Jen, right? We got some breaking news. I'm not going to wear the suit today. But I may be wearing the suit in the near future, Jen, right? Near future. Well, let's get back to this all Morris County, right? David Smith. I mean, we talk about a quarterback. And here's the thing about David Smith. His career is not over at Butler, right? He's back. And that's, we're saying it like happy. Butler's saying it happy. But all those other teams aren't happy about that. Like they got to deal with him for another year. But just, hey, ran that offense to perfection. Obviously a great passer, but he also can move around, athletic, can use his legs, made a lot of big plays, especially in that Becton game, Jen, when we were there, the Glen Rock game, the playoff game, PJ Coffey, Jen, listen, this kid does it all. One of the best athletes, best players in the league, right? Offense, defensively, special teams, but I mean, running back, receiver, coach gave him, some direct snaps, coach got him the ball. And Luca Torriello, team, first team on the defensive side, every week, look at him, how many, who led the team in tackles. There he was up there every week. So these 5 guys, Passaic County and Morris County, hey, just exceptional, and congratulations to those guys. Jen, what do you think?
Yeah, no, you said it best there. Again, well-deserved and leading their teams. Yep.
Yeah, well talented, well-deserved, and these are names that we hear week after week, and they've definitely delivered, and I'm glad to see all those guys come out and shine, especially with Pompton Lakes, who we got to see at St. Mary's, which is pretty cool to see.
Jen, give me a real quick again. It's hard, I apologize. We can't find the Hudson County.
Yeah.
So I will try, if I can find it throughout the show, I will get that. But give me a memory out of any of these kids that you saw or a game that we watched, with one of these kids from Wall County?
Whew. That's a loaded question. I wasn't ready for that one. I
No,
gotta
me neither.
that's hard to choose here. Let me take a peek again.
If I had to go, I mean, I'll help Jen give her some research time here. I'll go first, I guess, and I'll go with Nazir Owens. I mean, we saw him week after week play, and every game he had a touchdown, and every game it was something different. He had respect, and he knew what to do. I mean, that has to be. I don't know what my favorite touchdown is that he had, but he delivered it every week. So I think that had to be, something special. I mean, having a touchdown every game pretty much. So that's something special. And that's a good moment for me.
I'm going to go with two. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm not going to pick one. I'm going to pick them for two very different reasons. I'm going to pick Chris Joya, not necessarily for a play on the field, but for I think it speaks volumes about a student athlete's character when they can do what's best for the team and put everything else aside. And I don't know the ins and outs of what happened after his injury, but to accept a different role on the team in terms of a position on the field, I think just shows a selflessness that is key to the success if a team wants to be successful. And when you have a senior leader that is willing to do that, and that team, as we said, back to back to back NJIC championships, started off maybe not the way that they wanted the season to, but finished strong. And that's a testament not only to the coaching staff at Rutherford, but to the senior leadership there, of which Chris Joya was an instrumental part. So I'm going to say him. The second one I'm going to say is Jonathan Palsy, because I feel like we watched Jonathan Palsy put the Becton team on his back when they used him to run the ball. But I give him so much credit for expanding his game this season, because that's not all they relied on. He really developed his game. If teams were going to prepare for that and try to stop him, he took it upon himself to develop his game, and they were able to have other schemes that involved him rather than just the run game. So I'm going to pick those two.
I'm going to take that weekend, Jen. I'm going to take that Friday night when we went to the semifinal game, Becton at Butler. And I remember saying this to you on our recap show, to see the amount of just unbelievable talent on one field, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had Palsy with Becton, and then you had Torriello, obviously, whatchamacallit, oh my God, I can't, PJ Coffee, right? And then David Smith, just on that field at one time, like I remember Becton comes right down the field, Palsy runs in, we're like, here we go.
Yeah.
Butler comes right back, Smith and Coffee making big time plays, and it's like, like, oh my God, like you're there and you're just like the amount of like, crazy. Then we turn around and we come back Saturday and we go to the Glen Rock, St. Mary's game.
Right.
And we have obviously Nazir Owens, right? You have the whole trio of the Higgins, the Kazir White, the BJ Cunningham, Hortez making the big plays. And then you get to Glen Rock, right? You get obviously Nick Atme, Peter Logman just destroying the St. Mary's offense by himself. And you got like Matt Boyces, who we didn't say All County yet, but he'll be back another year.
Mm-hmm.
So just the amount of like stud players like that we saw in 2 games, just like the amount of good football coaching, atmospheres, like that for me is just something I'm going to remember this year in the NJIC. Coach Breslin saying a good evening to everyone. What's up, Coach Breslin?
Hi, Coach.
What's up?
All right, let's do this real quick. I know it's still 2024, but 2025 is a couple weeks away.
Crazy.
Jen, real quick, you can make it obviously in August and September when we do our preview show. Oh, there's Dale. I got onto tonight's show a little late. I wasn't sure when it would start for next season. I mean, I suggest you put a day and start time for the upcoming show on your page. Absolutely, we will. We're usually 9. We usually do 8 to 9 and then 9 to 10 on Tuesday. But this week, the boys couldn't make it. So we had it, we switched it around, but we will. We will. And Dale, we did have the All County. We're talking about the All County stuff right now for you. But Jen, again, we can always change it. Give me your 3 best NJIC teams right now for 2025 and give me your champion right now. And again, we're going to change everything. Listen, kids transfer in, kids transfer out. There could be a coaching change. Things can, like that can change. Just right now, you're making a pick. Go ahead, Jen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm just looking. I got 2. You want 3, right?
I want 3. Yep. And then your early prediction for champion.
Okay. My 3 are going to be. It's hard because I want to pick 2 teams, but they're in the same division right now. So
okay. Listen, I'm not saying.
I know. I'm gonna. We also don't know if divisions are changing, so I'm just gonna pick who I think maybe the best 3 could be, right? And I think I've even we talked something similar last week, and I think I've already changed it. I'm gonna go. I'm just double checking here. I'm gonna go Hasbrouck Heights, Rutherford, and Butler, with Butler repeating.
Eli.
I'm going to go with Butler, and that's going to be my champion. Rutherford and St. Mary's.
Okay.
Good boy, Eli.
There you go. I learned my lesson. Got to throw it in there.
Kenny is going Rutherford, Pompton Lakes, Hasbrouck Heights, Rutherford winning it all.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am going to go Butler, Rutherford, and I'm going to take Becton.
Really?
I'm going to take Becton. I know that, listen to me, I know they're losing the man in Palisades, but they got a lot coming back. I have a faith in Eli. I think we're going to see a little different offense, right? I mean, listen, you can't replace Jonathan Palisades. You can't.
That's a legend forever.
That's a legend. Listen to me. That's my boy Tebow. You're not going to
retire that number
right now. Do it, Becton. Put the number right up right now.
Right up there now.
You know what? Get Coach Moore on the phone. We want this. Let's go. We want that done. Retire it. We'll go to that ceremony too. But I might speak at that one.
You're going to speak at that one.
I might have to introduce.
Now we're going to need the red suit, not the blue suit, the red suit.
The red suit. That might be me and Coach Moore talking. But that's what I'm going to do. My early champion, I'm going to go with Kenny. I'm going to take Rutherford. I think the 2 best are Rutherford, obviously, and Butler. I'll be different now. I might change my mind in September, obviously, but that's what I would say right now. Kenny, real quick, how about a deep sleeper, everyone? Mine would be Woodridge. Jen, you got a sleeper for me?
I'm going to go with Park Ridge.
Eli?
Honestly, it's between Woodridge and Park Ridge. I mean, that's what it comes down to, because Park Ridge did not have the season they wanted to have this season, and Woodridge is going to be starting brand new with the new coach. But I'm going to go with Woodridge here, and I think because, again, new coach. That's what it comes down to. New atmosphere.
I'm going to shock you with this one, Jen. I'm going to go my hometown. I'm going to go Garfield. Because a lot of these kids, Jen and Eli, they were very, very young.
Yeah.
Very young. And you know what? Right out of the gate, it was like Becton and Lyndhurst and teams that they weren't ready for. Those kids weren't ready. I'm going to give them listen, I'm not going to say they're going to win the division. I'm not going to say they're going to be a playoff team, but I think they're going to be a lot better. I think these kids are going to play. I'm not going to say they're not the St. Mary's kids, but
correct.
I remember when it was Nazir and Brad, and those kids took a lot of beatings early, and you know what? Now
and they developed.
Experience developed. I'm going to throw Garfield out there. Kenny's saying, wow. Coach Breslin is saying about that there's a coaching change in Park Ridge. We knew about that. We spoke with Coach Cleary yesterday, so that's going to be a little interesting to go over there. And Dale is saying
Secaucus.
He's got to go. Kenny throwing out Secaucus. Dale saying this. Dale does homework. Last week, you asked me to find out if any team lost on Thanksgiving and then won a state championship. It would take forever to go through all of that teams. But in 1980, Bergen Catholic lost to Bosco 9-7 on Thanksgiving, then beat Seton Hall Prep 12-0 for the state championship.
Oh, those two defensive battles, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a great one.
And on Thanksgiving. That's marquee football right there.
Dale, impressive, and thank you for doing that research.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Absolutely. All right, Jen. So obviously everybody knows we do pick segments.
Yep.
Right? We do. We have two separate. We do our all in
And we have the number one, of course.
and we do the NJIC. So Jen, I'm gonna give it to you. Now, it's me, you, and Kenny in the official standings because Jack and Eli started
Right.
later.
Right. They started
we
later. Might have
didn't
missed
have
the
that. But
week
next
here or
year,
there. Yeah.
next year, just so you guys know, you will be officially when you're with us. You will be officially in there. So
On that board.
you're on
Absolutely.
that board. So Jen, I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay. Well, you know, Kurt had pretty much a stronghold on the first spot for most of the season, right? It was very close in which one was it, Kurt? Very close in
All in.
NJIC.
No, the all in.
The all-in one. Okay. So
Got the
let me
pictures
put
of the
that one
graphics?
up.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's NJIC.
oh, sorry.
well.
Sorry.
And
Okay.
whoa.
Look at that.
We've got a tie.
We do have a tie.
Wow.
I not to brag, but one of the weeks on All In, I ran the table in the state semifinals, 8-0. Yep, to
Let's
come on
go,
up there.
Jen. That's amazing
Yep.
that you did that.
So
It's
caught up to
hard
Kurt.
to
Now
tie with
I'll
Kurt.
have you know too, because I didn't do with the puppy coming into our lives. I had a few, but Kurt sat with me before we have anything finagling going on. Kurt, did you not sit with me yesterday as we tallied them up?
I did, but I'm just gonna throw this out there.
Oh my God.
Oh,
No.
Oh, here we go. Can't give
But
her time to shine. That's why.
it seems, Coach Breslin saying, "Great job, Jenny." But it seems like Kenny's short a game somewhere.
I was just gonna say that. I
Yeah,
just noticed
so-
that. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know where he's. I'd have to look. He could be 134 and 62.
All right, we'll
That's
make him
fine.
134.
We'll give him 134.
Yeah. And there's Kenny saying,
Let me
"Great
make sure I
comeback,
didn't
Jen.
type it
Congrats."
wrong. Hang on.
Uh-oh. We're under review. Wow. Hold on. Under review.
I'm trying to see where's that was a 5. That was a 5. Huh. I don't know where we could have done it wrong because that week before 7 and 3.
Jen, if you don't remember, this is now the second time in 2 years
62.
you and I tied. Actually,
Yeah, I know. I don't understand where the mistake is
that's
because
okay. We'll give him the 134.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll have you know, hang on a minute. The week before this, I took the lead by 1 game over Kurt.
Yep.
And
what-
we didn't show
what
that
game,
standing,
though?
of course.
Yeah. Then
What-
he went 8 and 2 and I went 7 and 3
What
in
game
the
got
final
you
week.
in the finals? Oh, well, Winslow got it for me. I took Winslow over Phillipsburg. That was the one that got me back.
How is that? I don't. I'm
fine,
like,
don't worry about it.
the
It doesn't
math just isn't mathing to me. I'm looking at our notes. The week before we had the right thing. 3.
We'll get it next time.
Yeah,
And
Bottom
then-
line is
yeah.
you
All
all
right.
did good. And Jen, props to you for tying with Kurt.
Now,
Thank you. It
now,
bothers me
that's-
that there's.
that's
I
the
can't
o- that's
figure out
the
where that
north-
mistake
that's
is.
the north side. Now let's get to the NJIC bracket of it, Jen.
Okay.
Well, I helped Jack out for this one.
Eli, go ahead. What
Man.
number is next to myself?
Number 1.
Look at Kenny. Whew.
Oof.
Let's give Kenny another. If we gave Kenny 10 more wins, he's still a bunch of games out.
Wait, hold on. I put the wrong number for us, Kurt. That's what I did wrong. We have 137 each.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was looking at the numbers, I didn't understand on my paper, and I didn't know why. So we were 137 and 58. Yeah. Sorry about that. I figured it out.
Kenny saying Kurt probably forgot to give me a game, Jen.
No,
Yeah,
totally my
okay.
fault. I gave us each an extra win.
Okay.
Wow. I should have been the other way around. Give you the
I
win.
just copied it wrong off the paper.
But going forward, I should be called King Kurt for the NJIC.
Oh my God, you
Nope.
are ridiculous.
Nope.
You're so pathetic.
Why not? I won.
Now, well,
I
no,
won
now you have 2 more members of the show. So
That's okay.
After
Yeah,
next
that's okay.
season,
There you go. There you
can claim
go.
the title if you keep the title.
All right. So then that was great. Hey, I'll take the title in the NJSC. It was great with a tie. We're gonna have 5 people next year, so we're gonna get it a little tighter. You know, we'll make you, Jack and Eli will be in there from day one, and maybe someone can come get us with the crown. But anything else tonight, Jen?
No, I want to, last week we kind of said everything, but I just want to thank everybody for watching, for their support all season long. It was really, I said it was really fun to kind of really dive into this conference and really get to know the players.
We forgot something.
The orchestra.
Oh,
forgot
right.
something. Eli, I hope you're ready for this.
The orchestra.
I hope you're ready for this.
This is a good finale.
Because you know what?
No.
Oh, wait, hold on. Kenny's saying, wait a minute. How many times has he said on the show, and I quote, I called a reliable source on this game? Yeah, I can deal with sources. Absolutely, I can call with sources.
Okay, let's get back to
the finale song.
So here we go. Okay. This is for Coach Luciani.
We're going to get the solo screen on him.
This is for Michelle. Put the solo on me.
Yeah, put the solo screen on him.
Put the solo on.
Here we go.
Okay. By the way,
What
Coach
do you want
wasn't
this?
saying, I thought this
Yeah.
was the night Eli was supposed to wear green. Uh-oh.
What happened? Oh,
You were supposed to wear green. All right, but
What? Oh, look at green here.
you know what? I'm going to say this right now. A year ago, I was the first one all in on Becton. I was. Everybody can jump on the bandwagon, but it was my Butler Bulldogs. I was the one that had to contact Michelle, send me the hoodie. Let's go. That was me. These are my Butler Bulldogs. And you know what? Somebody very nice corrected me because I was wrong, and I didn't play the fight song. I played the alma mater, which was wrong. So we got corrected. Not only did we get that, I got some words to go. So for everybody out in Butler land and everybody who wants to win, hey, if you win the NJIC, next year this could be you. But for now,
Oh, lucky them.
Lucky them. Everybody else,
now-
cover your ears right now. It could
Kurt,
be dangerous.
Kurt, before you do it, can we give thanks to Karen Smith, who's the one who sent it to us?
absolutely. Thank you very much, Karen. We really do appreciate it.
We asked you
We
to
don't
cover
wanna-
your
we
ears
don't
at
want
this time.
we don't want to look like fool. I don't want to look like a fool on the show. So now I have the information. I have my song, and I'm going to call this my song. But you know what? Let's take a crack at it, guys. Here we go. We'll sing the Butler war song. We'll give a fighting cry. We'll fight the Butler battle. Bulldogs ever do or die. And in the glow of victory's firelight, history cannot deny. To add a page or two for Butler's fighting crew. To meet the Hoosiers sky. Let's go, Butler. Let's go, baby.
Don't go on America's Got Talent.
That was interesting.
Don't go on America's Got Talent, Chris. That's all I got to say. Let the comments roll.
That wasn't bad.
I give you a lot of credit for doing that.
Yeah. Too bad I don't have the judging panel, though.
Let's go, Jen. You got to do what Eli do it. Come on, Jen. No, just this.
I'll nod. Okay.
You should get both for the finale.
I like Coach Breslin's comment.
Wow, that's it.
Wow.
Perfect.
Just wow.
Let's go. You know what? I'm just going to say this. Do I sing it in the blue suit at the awards dinner?
Oh
Am
my
I get a
Please don't.
standing ovation from the Butler people?
Please save all those people at Butler. Save them.
Spare them. Spare them. Yeah.
Spare them.
All right, let's do this. No, that was fun. That was great. Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much for that. That was so much fun. I was playing it so many times yesterday. Jen was, even the dog, Bo, was like, stop. But I was, how many times, Jen, we kept
That's a
playing
sign,
and
folks.
playing and
That's
playing.
a
Yeah,
sign right there when the dog tells you to stop.
That's it. All right, but let's do this. Great. That was great. I hope everyone from Butler loved it. I bet you Michelle's probably going to put that like on TikTok or something on her Facebook page. But let's do final thoughts. I'm going to start. All right. You know,
Didn't we do final thoughts?
no, we're going to do final thoughts.
We're gonna do it again, I guess.
We're gonna do it again. But listen, this was a pleasure. We know we all love doing this. And you know what? It's so much fun. Again, we covered everybody in the regular all in, but especially now with the all in on NJIC. We love doing it. Again, the coaches are awesome. The parents are awesome. Obviously, the kids are awesome. And it's just something like, I'm telling you, I cannot wait to get back and start doing another show. Again, we're going to do something for winter and spring, and we'll talk about that and go over. But the football season, I can't wait to do it for next year. So thank you for everyone for watching, all the comments. Jen, thank you so much for, obviously, you and I are the one that started this. Thank you so much for being a great co-host. Eli, thank you and Jack for coming aboard now, being part of it with us. Kenny, thank you so much for being part of our pick segment. Coach Breslin, it's holidays. Eat the potato chips, man. Go eat the potato chips. But that's it. I can't wait for next year. Jen, your final thoughts.
I feel like we add a little something different every year that we start this. For those people who don't know, All In started was a brainchild of the pandemic, quite honestly. And we did our first show where we highlighted a wrestler from Long Branch, right? We did a whole hour show, and it just kind of morphed into this high school sports. We tried a couple different things. We've always covered, and we just felt like we couldn't do it all, right? And we thought maybe if we honed in on one conference, we could do like do more justice to those players and those kids. So, that's what we tried to do. It was fun to do it, and looking forward to returning and doing something to make it even better next year.
Jen, I know I want to thank two more people, but I want you to do it because you do it a lot better than I do. But let's thank our sponsors.
Yeah, 100%. We failed to mention them at the beginning of the show this evening. Our sponsors, Red's Restaurant and Beer Garden, with 2 locations in Newark and Carlstadt, and the Roosevelt in East Rutherford. So thank you for all of their support, and 2 great establishments.
Kenny saying amazing times in the past, present, and many more in the future. Coach Breslin, great job. Always great to watch the show. And Eli, you know what? You're going to get the final word tonight.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, I just want to say it's been an honor and a pleasure to be on this platform and on this show week after week and talking about all things high school football. I've learned so much from all the different teams, both in the NJIC and not in the NJIC, and learning from what you guys and seeing what you guys do, and has helped me grow both in my broadcasting for football and also as a broadcaster for the future. So I really can owe a lot of credit and thanks to both you two. And also thanks to Jack for always being with me and doing the shows together. And we're always there together. And we learn from this too. And we're very grateful and appreciative. And thanks to the people such as Joe Breslin, who comments every week with the potato chips, and Kenny for sending us the picks and for always being a part of it. It's truly an honor and a pleasure. And I've had such a great time. And I cannot wait for next season to talk more and for the spring and winter season to come. And we'll have more to share.
Okay, Jen, you can sign us off, Jen.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you soon. But for NJIC football, we'll see you next season.
Have a good